So folks, how you doing? Saw this video and it disturbed me. Thought I'd share, give my own thoughts on it. And let's go ahead and play the video and I'll come back.
See your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Get your hands out of your pockets. Turn up your chains, bud.
Excuse me.
You're being detained, bud. Don't take your backpack off. Take your backpack off.
Excuse me. What am I doing?
Take your backpack off.
Can you explain what this is for?
Before you go on the ground, take your backpack off.
I'm going to get picked up for work.
Come on. Since we want to play this game.
Sir,
Put your hands behind your back.
this is my phone.
Put it down.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Just put your hands behind your back before you end up on the ground.
I'm trying to drop my phone. Hello? Are you going to tell me what this is about?
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
I'm not breaking anyone's car. Sir! I'm just going to work.
Put your hands behind your fucking back.
I'm just going to work.
You dumb bastard.
Oh my God. I'm just going to work.
They don't know where we are.
Help me. I'm just going to work.
You got that? Yeah.
I'm just going to work. Ow. Ow.
I don't know.
Ow, please.
Yeah.
I'm getting picked up from work, please.
921.
Please help me.
Shut the fuck up. Get up.
I'm going to work.
Your traffic pardon.
Ow. Ow.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Get up.
Ow.
We're 95, 1 minute.
Ow. Ow.
What's going on, Tony?
I'm going to work. I don't know what this is for. Please help.
Male backpack, right? Yep.
Please, I'm going to work.
Where are you?
I'm going to work.
Are you on camera breaking in the car?
No, I just
You
came
are.
right down his house.
I bet you are.
He lives right up there. What did I do wrong?
Hey, 348.
Please, I just came from work.
Well, you're under arrest for obstruction, at least.
How? I literally just
You
came
didn't
from
want to.
Dad's
You
house.
didn't want to fucking listen. Put your hands behind your back. That's simple. Then I told you you're going to end up on the ground. You still didn't do that.
I wasn't
Then your
trying
ass ended
to.
up on the ground, didn't it?
I wasn't trying to.
You wasn't trying to.
I wasn't
How old are you?
trying to, please.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're older than me. Act like a fucking man.
I'm just trying to get to work. I'm seriously not trying to do anything, please. It's just too bait.
No, that's fine. I got to take it out of your pocket, though.
I'm just trying to
All
get
right,
to
hey,
work.
Hey, just relax.
Please.
Do me a favor, just relax for a second. All right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it there. It's just a lot more. I think it's just a lot more, them berating him and talking shit. This guy got charged with obstruction. Obstruction of what? I don't know, because he wasn't doing anything. They found out that he wasn't breaking into any cars. He wasn't trying to break into any cars. He was just going to work, like he said. When they first approached him, I think, let's see, it's 15 seconds into the video where the cop puts his lights on. And then at 1:05, so we're talking, what, 50 seconds? 50 seconds. Less than a minute of interaction. This guy's confused the entire time. He has no idea what's going on. And then he finally says something about breaking into cars, and the guy's like, "What? I'm not breaking into any cars." And and Big Boy gives him a suplex. Like, that's not something you do. I mean, professional wrestlers can't get health insurance because of how dangerous the moves that they do in the ring are. I mean, I guess they can get some specialized health insurance, but it's expensive. I used to know a lot of wrestlers when I was younger, and they got messed up pretty bad. I mean, and they know how to choreograph those moves. This wasn't choreographed. This guy's skull was fractured because of it. And this guy's sitting there telling him to grow up. And he's talking about how, we're playing games. This guy's not playing games. He doesn't know what's going on. Newsflash to police out there, not everybody that you come across who's not a cop is a piece of crap. Not everybody that you come across is a criminal. And just because it's dark outside does not make people criminals. They have this mentality that, especially, a lot of people have this mentality that if you're out after like 11 o'clock at night, somehow you're up to no good. And a lot of people have this mentality that, a lot of police officers have this mentality that if you're not a cop and they encounter you in some way, shape, or form, you're automatically guilty. You're automatically trash to them, and it's okay for them to do whatever they want to you. This guy nearly, he could have killed him doing this. And then he's gonna sit there telling him to grow up, stop crying, stop, shut up, shut the F up and all that stuff. It's like, dude, this guy had no idea that, what was going on. He had no idea what was going on. Just listen.
Turn up your chains, buddy.
Excuse me.
You're being detained, bud. Don't take your backpack off. Take your backpack off.
Excuse me. What am I doing?
Take your backpack off.
You can see, he's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. Now, I understand that criminals will feign confusion and all that stuff, when police officers, approach them and whatnot. I get that. But at the same time, you have to assume. You don't have to assume anything. You have to take every instance, as its own instance. You don't know. Just because this guy's walking again and wearing a backpack, that's the only reason he got stopped, was because he had a backpack on. He was walking. That's not a description. That's not a very good descriptor. I don't think he had any reasonable suspicion to detain this man in the first place. A backpack is a common thing. Walking down the road is a common thing. That's not a good enough descriptor. Now, if he said he had long hair, a beard, was wearing jeans, a hoodie with white straps and all that, then maybe okay, I could see. But, when the other guy gets there, he asks him, like, backpack, right? Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. I mean, it's like, I think that's what he said. Let's go ahead. I'm going to make sure before I get crazy here. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
You're detained for a minute. You dumb bastard.
This is nasty, man.
Oh my God! I'm just going to work!
They don't know where we're going.
What makes him dumb?
I'm just going to work!
You got that? Yeah.
I'm just going to work! Ow! Ow!
I don't know that.
Ow! Please!
Yeah.
I'm getting picked up from work! Please!
921.
Please help me!
Shut the fuck up. Get up.
I'm going to work!
Your traffic pardon.
Ow! Ow!
Shut the fuck up, dude. Get up.
Ow!
We're 95, 1 minute.
Ow! Ow!
220.
I'm going to work! I don't know what this is for! Please help!
Male backpack, right? Yep.
Male backpack. That's it. The only description is a male with a backpack. That's not enough. Not in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a legal scholar, obviously, but my understanding of the Fourth Amendment, and what descriptors can give you reasonable suspicion or probable cause to detain somebody that's not enough. That's not enough. It needs to be more than that. There needs to be a real good physical description of the person before you start shaking down everybody. Because, I mean, at that point, you could say, okay, a red car was involved in a robbery. Well, how many red cars are out there on the road? You can't stop everybody in a red car. So there needs to be more specific than that. More specific information than just male backpack. But this guy got his face crushed when this dude did a suplex on him within a minute of contact, because he had he was wearing a backpack and he happened to be a male. that's not enough. And they end up charging him with obstruction. And it's my understanding that initially the DA dropped the charges, and then when they found out the man's suing the police department, they brought the charges back. They recharged him. So in retaliatory style, they're going to charge this man again for obstruction when he didn't obstruct anything. He just asked, like, what, I didn't steal anything. I didn't do anything. It's like, from what I understand, there are people saying that, the cop, was defending the cop, saying that he pulled away from him. Please tell me where he pulled away from him.
This is my phone.
Put it down.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Just put your hands
He's
behind your back
confused right
before
here.
you
He
end up
doesn't
on the
know.
ground.
I'm trying to drop my phone. Hello? Are you going to tell me what this is about?
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
Oh,
And he's confused right here. I don't know what's going on. And then bam. Please tell me. Where did he pull away? Where did he obstruct? He might have delayed a little bit trying to get information as a reasonable, normal person would when they're confused. They don't know what's going on. Why am I being detained? What are you talking about? I didn't break into anything. I didn't do anything. I'm just walking here. That's his deal. I mean, this cop was a pain in the butt. I mean, he was just amped up from the very beginning, and just wanted to do harm to this person, and it's just not right. This cop ought to be in prison. He ought to be charged, and I don't know. I don't think I don't know what's going to happen to him. Apparently, there's a investigation ongoing where the cops get to investigate themselves. I mean, I really wish the rest of us had that luxury in life where we could just investigate ourselves and figure out that we didn't do anything wrong, because the world would be so much nicer if that was possible. I don't know. You guys, please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think of this. I think it's a travesty, and I think this person ought to go to this cop ought to go to prison. And the citizens of Paulding County are probably going to have to pay out big time on this thing, because this is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. And anybody who defends this cop, please don't subscribe to me. Don't even, you can comment all you want, but I'm just going to clown on you. But, if you defend this cop, then, you're wrong too. Anyway, that's enough of that. Y'all have a nice day. Like and subscribe. Comment. Do all the crazy stuff. Have a good day.